Band Festival. My name is Melissa Woodworth, and I am the band director at Osage City Middle School. And we are so glad that you came tonight. These kids have rehearsed for only about 2.5 hours for this concert, so they put it together very, very quickly. And it has all been due to our excellent clinician tonight, Mr. Patrick Sullivan. Patrick is about to receive his master's degree at K-State, and he has taught middle school band for several years in Missouri as well. And before I bring him out, he also brought with him 3 K-State students with him, and they have just been phenomenal. He brought a couple of percussion students and a clarinet student, and they've been back there helping our 36 percussion tonight. So I'd like them to stand up, and I'd just like to recognize them and all their hard work tonight. And without any further ado, we're going to welcome Mr. Sullivan and the Flint Hills Bass Chamber Band.
That was Anne McGinty's Legend of the Eagles. This next piece includes a beautiful arrangement of a very familiar tune that we usually hear in church. But you'll recognize it. It's a very beautiful arrangement called A Childhood Hymn. the next piece we're going to do requires a little bit of audience participation. It's a programmatic piece that's called Stampede. So what it depicts is it depicts, of course, a stampede of cattle or a stampede of horses of some sort, and it also requires some of the members of the band to shuffle their feet. Okay, so we're going to have you guys shuffle your feet as well. Band, can you show them how to do that? Join in, join in. Now watch this. We have to get softer, and I'll show you how to do this. We have to get softer gradually. And then we all kind of just fade out to nothing. Can we try that one more time? Try that one more time. Go ahead and shuffle away. And you won't miss the cue from me during the song, because I will turn around and you shuffle for quite a while. And I will turn around and I'll give you this. You are a great herd of cattle. Now, when do you start shuffling your feet? When you start shuffling your feet, you start, if you look at the flutes up here and the trumpets back there, they have a part that they will start shuffling their feet. So if you look at these first few rows here, when they start shuffling their feet, or the trumpets back here start shuffling their feet, you join them. Join them soft, grow as the music grows, and then I'll cut you off. There's also one thing else that I have to warn you about. We have another group of horses that's going to come up front and be featured during this. It is an effect, and they're not supposed to play together. So when you hear them go, they're not supposed to be together. We actually practiced not being together. So this is Brian Balvage's Stampede. there's some things that we don't try to do together in that piece. That's been a very tricky one to try to place together in the small amount of time that we've had. Before we play our last tune, I've got just a lot of thank yous and a lot of maybe particulars, but this is a pretty short concert and we'll get you out of there real soon. I'm from Kansas State. I'm graduating in May with a master's. Kansas State offers two very wonderful summer music programs. The summer is not a time for them to set their instruments down and let them just sit in the case. We offer two camps, one for junior high and high schoolers, that occurs in June, and then one for upperclassmen in leadership of maybe marching bands, and also for drumline, for color guard members, and for dancers as well. If these students up here wanted to go, for the camp that occurs in June, that's a blue form. And I'm going to have my K-State folks in the back handing these out, answering any questions for you about these camps. It's a fabulous experience. We bring in the best of the best to teach those camps. And it's about a week-long experience. The leadership camp focused on high schoolers is the white form. So if you're interested in either of those or have any questions, talk to these K-State folks or come and talk to me. I'd be happy to talk to you about those camps. One plug that I can give is keep these students enrolled in band. Music is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I don't want to go ahead and say that music will help them score better in math or score better in science. That's not, there's been studies done on that. But music teaches skills that no other classes do. In a world that is instant everything, where you can Google something instantly, you can text something instantly, and you want a response instantly. An instrument doesn't do that. It takes years of practice, it takes hard work, it takes dedication, and it takes a lot of skills that we see in any profession that they end up choosing. We want to keep as many of these students enrolled in band as possible to teach them those skills. That hard work, dedication, is a lifelong thing that they can take wherever they go. It doesn't matter if they continue to play their instrument. We want them to continue to play their instrument as long as possible. If they choose a profession outside of music, that's great, because music is a pretty small field, but it teaches things that nothing else can. It teaches things, and it teaches it in a very good way. Keep these students enrolled in band. Students, sign up for band next year. Today has been a wonderful experience. We had just over 2.5 hours to put these things together. A bunch of thank yous, and please applaud for each of these. First of all, thank you to Emporia State for these wonderful facilities. I'd also like to thank the administration, faculty, and staff of all of the schools that allowed them to get out of class, miss class, get on buses, organize all the buses, and get here today. So thanks to those folks. And I know we've had a few administrators floating around today that's been helping. Do we have any administration? Can you stand up if you're an administrator? If you recognize, there we go, we got a couple in the back. There we go, there we go. It's awfully wonderful to have that administrative support here at these activities. That's really, really neat. Thank you to my K-State, my 3 K-State friends that came. This could not be possible without the preparations of the band directors that worked with these students on the music before they got here today. Band directors, can you stand up and be recognized? One young lady, this is her first year teaching, and she has done a fabulous job of organizing all of today. Melissa Woodward. A big hand for her. And 2 more very important ones. For the early morning car rides to band practice, for the reeds, for the valve oil, for the mouthpiece that got stuck and we have to bring it to the instrument repairman, for all of those things, thank you, parents. And let's give one more round of applause for this wonderful group of students in front of you today. Our percussion, they're getting reckless back there. We should start the next tune. Okay. Our last tune to close the concert is a fun one, Dr. Rockenstein. Have a safe trip home. Thank you very much for coming.